Hey everybody, Drawing Chaos here, and welcome to a brand new video. A very interesting video, but first, hey, it's the real me. Well, less of the real me. See, for some of you that don't know, I've been trying to lose some weight. I'm a little bit chunky, so I needed to drop some pounds. I'm actually down 30 pounds, and I've only been on the diet for a month and a half, so gotta say, not bad. I mean, I'm still fat. Like, I think I'm at 242 or something like that. When I was at 275, so I did drop quite a bit. Hooray for that. But unfortunately, 40 more pounds to go. Trying to get under 200, but something amazing happened. Something stopped me in my tracks and made me want to make this video. And it is right over here. Say hello. Come on. Get the shot. Say hello to the steam machine. Yes, this bad boy came in the mail and I was so excited to showcase what it can do and how it can, go against my favorite game, but of course a couple other games as well, because, I realized that not everybody can get one of these right now. They are super rare at the moment, but I got one, so I thought I'd show a video and showcase that. Big shout out to Steve for sending me one of these. I mean, they paid for it, but they did ship it, so fair is fair. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with it. So the lovely steam machine, I got the 512 gigabyte one with, come here, get in the shot, the wonderful Steam controller, and it's looking amazing. But it's not in here because I already have it hooked up. Of course, as well with the Steam machine, which opens up really cool. I love this. They made a cardboard and everything, and what? It's gone. Yep, it came in this nice little pouch and everything like that. Perfectly small and everything like that. It's only as big as my head. Not too bad, and I have it hooked up right around yonder. So let me put this back on here because this box is really cool. I kind of like the box. But let me turn this around and I can show you the setup that I got. All right, first things first, don't mind the mess, but I got it set up right down here. And as you can see, it fits in wonderfully. Don't worry about my cable management. It is not a sign of disorganization. It is a sign of fun. So the nice thing about this is it came with this nice little thing, this little puck. So the way this works is I basically just, bam, it's all hooked in and ready to go. Not too bad. Pretty easy, nice to be able to charge it from there and whatnot, which is super, super positive. But you guys want to see this thing up and running. So, like everything else, we're going to press the button. It's going to vibrate a little bit, and then it's going to turn on. And the most wonderful thing ever, I can showcase the light turns on at the bottom. But once we give it a second, it'll start to understand its life and pop up. Now, sure, I could have put a wonderful cable on this. Ooh. Sure, I could have put a wonderful cable on this and had this hooked up directly into there. But well, I mean, how do I want to put this? I think that's stupid for a showcase video. This is on a 75-inch TV, okay? So if you really want to see it, you want to see what it's like on the TV, not a cable that goes to something else. So if you catch any flickering or anything like that, you're going to know it's from the TV, from the cable to the TV, and not just because, I had some, secondary audio system, or not audio system, some secondary thing going there. But anyway, without further ado, and don't worry about that, 2,000 hours playtime, but let's press play and see how this looks. The game will use the official layout, and it loads. Not gonna lie, that was pretty quick and pretty cool. And voila, here we go, loading up the game. Now, the reason I'm using Satisfactory, which is a 2019 game and all that kind of stuff, is for a couple factors. The first one being the fact that I have some amazing giant worlds on there. The other factors is going to be that even though this is a 2019 game, it can be insane depending on how big of a map you have. So first one's first, I want to try Doom and Gloom, which has the City of Chaos, a 100-hour build. Now the nice thing about this 100-hour build is it's massive, it's all in one location, and it's a pain in the butt. But it's also in creative, so we can fly around and see how everything goes, which is really nice. But as you can see, the game is actually loading up quite quickly and efficiently. You know, words are hard, and we all try to say words, so that's good. All right, say hello to Doom and Gloom. All right, I gotta get used to having the stuff on the thing. Which one had the coffee cup? There we go. There we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, welcome to my giant map. I will not be showcasing a bunch of it, but I want to get the general feel of it. So overall, pretty smooth, not too bad. The one problem I will say to looking at a giant TV versus looking at a screen is the fact that, like, when you're going from side to side, movement, like if you go forward, backward, side, everything's fine. But when you look side to side, it's kind of like, you know, stuttery and whatnot. But that's more along the lines of the fact that it's a TV and it cannot process similar to a computer screen can or is made, at least in my opinion. But overall, this is looking nice. This is looking awesome. The fact that it loads, it doesn't stutter, it doesn't have any issues, and I'm going massive with signs, which anybody who's played this game knows how bad signage can be in this game. Especially considering which ones we have. Like, we have lighting, we have all that wonderful stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. If I go into the options and I go into the video, I can go and I can show you that we are in everything as far as the eye can see, including global illumination, which is one of the big factors for running like a boss. So we have a giant map, we have global illumination, we have a ton of signs, it still loads, it still runs, but I will say for this map, there are no machines running, which is a big downplay for showing off how good this can possibly be. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in and we're gonna load my wonderful other save. All right, so this world that I'm showcasing right now, this is my 1.0 world, the one that I started a long time ago. This one has massive, and I'm talking massive amount of stuff. So this is really gonna showcase what this thing can do. Because if it can handle this wonderful stuff, imagine what other games it can handle. I know, right? Once it loads. Will it load? Actually, that's a good question. Will it load? I think I went over the world limit on a lot of this stuff in this one. So the fact that if it even loads will be nice. Oh my God. Is it loading? Do we have it? Ooh. Welcome back, Drawing Chaos, to the world of tomorrow. Oh, that looks beautiful. Okay, so we're in my house. The lighting, everything like that, still good, still crisp. Reflections, still nice. I like it. Everything good, everything fun. Let's go over to this little thing over here. We are going to do two different things. One, I want to hit up this giant, lovely hypertube cannon. And two, I want to hook up the portal and see how loading into another section works. Because the Steam machine is great so far. It's running like a champ, especially with weather system. Hell yeah. But let's see how it does with a portal. Let's do the time warp, yeah. Which one? Oh God. Well, sound-wise is nice. All right. Okay. So factory-wise, Moody Bright, everything is loaded, everything is going, and it is honestly not too bad. Honestly, not too bad. Whee! Oh, look at that precision. Look at that fun. It is running like a boss. No complaints whatsoever. I could definitely play this game in here with no issues. Oh, that is awesome. But of course, we do crazy things on this channel, so the real question is, how is this going to run when I hit into a hyper tube cannon? Also, which one's my flashlight? Flashlight? Do I even have a flashlight? I don't think so. I mean, it's on here somewhere. Somebody knows the button. No, that's dismantle. Oh well. Let's go back to the home, and we can hit up that hyper tube cannon. All right, Mr. Hyper Tube Cannon, send me to oblivion. Whee! Okay, gotta keep looking around, but also fly up. All right, we're stuttering a bit, but obviously with this world, it should stutter. That is looking crispy as hell, but where I really want to make my way to is all the way over here into the Smog of Destiny. Basically that same area that I built the giant city in, I have something else. Something wonderful. Basically the biggest one-stop shop structure in my entire save. The nuclear power plants. Ooh. All right, let's get down underneath and then we can see how well it runs inside. I mean, granted, flying over here, oh my God. Okay, so a little Z fighting or Y fighting or any, oh my, what the hell? It looks like it's dirty. Honestly, I'm not complaining. It is kind of cool. But if we go down the stairs and everything, I do not have the proper lighting in this. It looks weird. And it is definitely stuttering a bit and everything like that. But it's still running it pretty okay, all things considered. Like, I could play this for 100 hours like this, no problem. Ooh. And honestly, if I really didn't like this, I could go into the options, go back over to video, and then I could go down to, where is it, global illumination, and go back down to global illumination. And I could turn this to off. And then just so while I'm here, I might as well show this. By the way, resolution 1920 by 1080, all right, which I'm okay with. All right, confirm. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit easier to see. Still more fun with the lights and everything like that, but yeah, that is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is interesting. Jeez, feels like I'm in Midgar or something like that. That is nuts. Still running like a champ. Gotta admit, for a game that is 10 years old, well, not 10 years old, because wait, came in 2019? Dude, this game is almost 7 years old. All right, that's right, a lot of lighting over here. For a game that is about 6 years old, over 6 years old, this is running really good, and there's a lot that I built in this map, so this is sick. The lighting's kind of interesting, but to be fair, I did have a supercomputer, which is where I record all my stuff and all that on there, so I might be making all the difference in the world. Who knows? But as you can see, everything is looking good. It's actually running like a champ. And honestly, it is definitely worth having, because I think the point of the machine is not the power to it, but the efficiency of it. Because it runs on Linux, okay? So if it's running this game without ads, without extra stuff and everything like that, it could be the fact that it's just going through and just making sure that the game is the whole process and not any extra craziness or whatnot. But I'm not really a tech savvy guy, so, you know, that's beside the point. I'm just making up stuff. Who knows what it's really doing? But it does run this amazingly. And we can press the button, and we can go back to the home. Oh my god, I can still hear the game playing, so like I could basically just go back into it, resume. Haha. Alright. Nope. Let us exit to desktop and let us try another game. Borderlands 4. That's right, Borderlands 4. I played this for 2 hours. Alright, this game has had issues to say the least, but I heard they did optimize and make it better. I love the Borderlands series. I would love going back into it. I love making videos for it if you guys are interested. But I want to see how well this plays. Ooh. So far crispy. So far fun. But if it couldn't load up this thing, I mean, I have no expectations for it. Now, granted, I did download these games ahead of time because, I mean, you guys want to see this, you know, load. You don't want to just see me, like, waiting for the download. But as I was talking randomly, it seems like everything is loading. All right, logging in, you know, America. Let's stay offline. And let us continue level 6. Okay, how fast do we get into the game? Let's do the time warp, yeah. Okay, and I'm in the game. Whee! Game looks good. Game looks nice. We're running. I forget what any of these buttons actually do. Whee! Rare. Nice. Whee! Oh! Well, that's cool. I didn't even know that did that. So it just throws me over here. Sweet! Which is also nice considering now I get to actually see how well this loads. Alright, let's get into a battle. Let's fight some things. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Oh no, something hit me. Oh no, something killed me. Oh no, it died. The joys of Borderlands, where you just kill anything that comes towards you with a shotgun. Yay. Hey! Bad wild horn. Oh no, come back. Really? It went and hid? Like a boss. Oh, alright, but you know, so far so good. Seems pretty crispy. Seems alright. I'm not having too many issues with that. Did you just throw something on the floor? What is that? Is that me? Did I just kick that thing? And it's lost to time and space. Who are you guys? Oh my god, it's open mic night! Yeah! Yeah! Wrong button. Oh. You guys like a black hole? Alright, anywho, so that game plays pretty well. Honestly, this is definitely much smoother than Satisfactory was, which is why I played that one first. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Were you the one from before? Ow! My innards. There we go. That was better. That makes me feel good about my life. Is this guy gonna come for me? Oh, this guy is. He should have learned. But yes, overall, I think this is really cool. The fact of having one of these, the best part about it is I can like leave it up and running or leave the game downloaded on it, play and stream from my PC, which would always be nice and fun. But honestly, like, I cannot complain. This thing is awesome. And for the fact that I play like a really intense game and I have a supercomputer for it and it still runs pretty decently on it, I'm not gonna have any problems. So yeah, thanks for joining me in the video. I appreciate everybody that stuck around to the end of the video to see all this wonderful stuff. I hope you like the Steam machine. I hope you get one soon if you actually put in a pre-order for it and whatnot. I do like the fact that I didn't have to pay for it until I actually got it. So that was nice, and I don't mean actually got it in hand. I mean when they said, you know, pay for it, you got 3 days, yada, yada, yada. So like, that was nice that they weren't just trying to take my money ahead of time and they actually waited till they had stock to give out when you pay for it, which I do love that. That was really awesome. And the fact that they saved controllers for people that ordered with the controller and everything was also amazing. So I didn't have to wait, oh, here's the machine, but you're gonna get the controller later. So not bad. Now, in terms of price point for what I paid for it, including taxes and shipping and all that kind of stuff and whatnot, like everything included, it was like $1,300. Yeah, so it was a pretty penny. But considering the PlayStation 5 is like $900 for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and like the PlayStation 6 is going to probably be like $1,800, and the fact that everything's going up like crazy, it's nice to have the Steam machine, even though it's more expensive than, say, like a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox. But here's the key thing that I like to say that a lot of people don't really kind of see. All right, you go from PlayStation 5. Maybe you got a bunch of discs, okay? Now you're gonna get a PlayStation 6, you can't use any of those discs. And what happens when your PlayStation 5 dies? Well, you're not gonna buy another one because you got the PlayStation 6. So you're gonna end up just rebuying the games, okay? But with the Steam, you've already paid for the games. The games are on Steam, and yeah, they are digital only, which is kind of funny that like everybody's complaining, oh, PlayStation's going digital only. Like, everybody bought Steam games knowing they're digital only. Like, they just like, yo, we're doing digital only. But like, they haven't gotten rid of any games. It's not the fact that they're digital only, it's the fact that like, you can just download them, not be on the internet for a long time, and just keep playing your Steam games. That's what Steam did different. It took into account what a normal person would decide to do, all right? And for me, I'm not a normal person, so there's that problem, but that's beside the point. But like, you know, I work with normal people, I do have a real job, and that's what pays for all this stuff, yay. But I do work in retail, and in retail, they're normal people. And normal people want to come home and play their games. They just want to enjoy it. They don't want to deal with all that wonderful, oh, well, they got rid of my favorite game that I've been playing for 25 years. All right? They just want to play games. All right? We just want to play games. We just want to enjoy our games. Like, if I found out that Satisfactory wasn't being allowed to play on there, I'd be pretty upset. Especially if I put like $2,000 worth of hours into a freaking world. I shouldn't say $2,000. 2,000 hours into a world. That's gonna suck to be like, oh, well, we're not, you know, we don't have the game anymore. Even though you're playing it, you can play it offline. Well, you got to be online to play it every 30 days. Well, what if the internet goes down? What if I can't pay my internet bill, but I still want to play the same game over and over again? Oh, well, now it's pay to win? I mean, that's kind of funny coming from me, considering I paid for the Steam machine right when it came out. But anyway, but like, you get what I mean. A normal person, I am not. But I see what a normal person would do. So I do understand. And I like the Steam machine. It seems awesome. Is it more expensive than the other ones? Yeah. But, you know, what do you want? What do you specifically want out of your games? Do you like the ability to play a whole bunch of different games from Steam? Well, you got the option. You want to play specifically PlayStation games? You got the option. Nintendo? You got the option. The thing is, we all have the option. Make your decision. Let me know down in the comment section what your decision is. But without further ado, I'm out of here. Peace. Bye, buddy.